I just made my first confession. My first confession to you guys. I love. Hello, darling. How are you? I am doing great. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chieza. I'm currently teaching English in the lovely city of Hong Kong, which you probably know because you watched my first video, you watched the second video, and now you're watching this one, and I am so grateful. Thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm gonna thank you in advance because I know you have already subscribed. So thank you for subscribing. You're amazing. If you've already subscribed, to my subscribers, thank you guys. You guys are the real deal. You keep me going, and I can only hope to inspire you the same way that you inspire me. I love you guys for that. And so, without wasting too much time, today's video is going to be about the 20 reasons why I like Hong Kong, or the 20 reasons why you should move to Hong Kong, or maybe the reasons why I moved to Hong Kong. But I only got to find out about these when I got to Hong Kong actually. So guys, I have lists, right? Double-sided lists of just all the things I'm going to talk about. So this might just be the video to help you decide if you want to be in Hong Kong, if you want to move to Hong Kong. I know y'all been asking, what's up about Hong Kong. So guys, this is the video that you definitely want to watch all the way right up until the end. So let's get started. Come on. Who does not love a good salary? I know I do. Come on now. So Hong Kong is just one of those countries that pays you good money to teach English in their schools. And so the salaries are generally higher than in other countries, starting from maybe about 2,000 US dollars, going all the way up to 7K, 8K, 9K. Guys, it just depends with your experience, the company you're working for, or the school that you will be working for. So Hong Kong is definitely one of those places you want to teach English in. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is how it's a very global place. So guys, Hong Kong is such a global place. It's a global market. It gives you an opportunity to actually expand your social and your personal circle. And personally, I feel like you become a person through your interactions, the people that you meet, the places that you go. And the more that you actually travel, the more that you become maybe a global citizen. You get to just meet different people, make new friends. Like right now, I've met so many people from all over the world, and I am so happy for those experiences. And I'm only just still starting. So guys, it's gonna be a long, exciting road. I can't wait. The next thing I want to talk about is English is so common in Hong Kong. So if you're coming from maybe a predominantly English-speaking country to Hong Kong and you're worried about, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get along? Don't worry, baby. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about that. Hong Kong, almost everyone can speak English, and if they can't speak fluent English, they can probably speak basic English. So you will sort of find your way around and get by. It's not something that you should worry about. Hong Kong is a predominantly Cantonese speaking society, but because it's so global, guys, it's such an international village, English is just one of those languages that you can sort of find your way with in this country. So don't worry about that. The next thing I'm going to talk about is you can actually apply for residency in Hong Kong. So if you spend about 7 years in the country, you can apply for permanent residency, and most likely you will get it. You will get it. It will be granted to you. So if you're lucky or you pray so hard, you might just get a job that you can commit to and you can make those 7 years in the blink of an eye. You make those 7 years. If you are a lover of things like me, okay, I love to travel, I love seeing the world, and Hong Kong is such a central place for all of that. So you can easily travel to Thailand, Indonesia, Japan, all these other nice places, Machu Picchu. You can do that from Hong Kong. It's such a central place, and the flight tickets are very affordable, and they even have special tickets if you want to travel to Europe or, you know, to any other continent. They have special tickets for that. So Hong Kong is so accessible in terms of travel. You can easily travel to anywhere, and Hong Kong itself, guys, has really amazing places, amazing things to do. You can never really get bored in Hong Kong. There's always something to do, whether it's hiking, whether it's, you know, just seeing, you know, the lovely islands, you know, if it's cycling, there's always something for you to do. You know, Hong Kong has such a popping nightlife. Guys, I'm telling you, the first time I got here, I went out with my colleagues, and we got to around about 12 midnight, 1 a.m. guys, and it still felt like it was 6 p.m. because everybody was moving around. People were walking. People were still like going about the business. Like it's still 6 o'clock in the evening. And I was truly surprised because where I come from, come 12:01, you know, we are in bed. Okay, I am probably having my third dream or something. So you know, Hong Kong is just one of those places you can never get bored. And on that note, I'm actually thinking of taking pole classes. Some call it pole fitness, some call it pole dancing, whatever it is, it's pole, guys. And I would rather go have a pole fitness class than go to the gym or go running, guys. That's just not my party. But anyway, I think that's won about like 3 or 4 points already in that one thing. So the people are also polite. The one time that I felt this politeness or this eagerness to help and to assist was when I went to immigration to renew my visa, guys. And I got there, my papers were all in order, but I was missing something, just one teeny weeny thing. And this guy said, you know, ma'am, your papers are all in order, everything is fine, but you're missing this one thing. Is it possible for you to get it and come back, you know, on this day, you know, with this? I was like, yeah, sure, you know, and I hear him thinking, oh, and I have to send in the queues again, I have to do this whole process again. It's like, no, don't worry. All you have to do is just, you know, come straight to me. He wrote down his name, and you know, he told me to ask for him when I got there, and that's what I did. And he really helped me out with my paperwork. I really didn't have to, you know, do the queues again. You know, I got the one thing he asked me to do. I, you know, went back to him and I gave him my paperwork, and you know, everything was sorted in like a few minutes. So that level of just wanting to help and eagerness and politeness as well. And the other time I was, you know, going somewhere and I was using the minibus. So I get into the minibus, you know, the driver's just looking at me, and I'm thinking, why are you looking at me? Why are you staring? Excuse me? You know, I didn't know what to think. But to be honest, I was looking gorgeous on that day. Like I could feel myself. I could just feel I was looking good, you know. So he kept looking at me, and now I'm staring back. Let's just have a staring contest. It's fine. Let's do that. And he just looks at me and he says, hey, hello, miss. I'm like, hello. And it just says, you are beautiful, miss. I was like, hello, thank you for appreciating the effort I put into all of this today. You know, and that really made my day. I felt so good. So those are just a few examples of how kind and polite the people here can be. But obviously it's subjective, it's contextual, but from my experiences, that is what I have experienced from the people in Hong Kong. And as I said, if you're a very outgoing person, you can never get bored. There's always something for you to do, guys. And I do not miss driving. When I think about how long it took me to get my driver's license, driving can miss me. Like, nah fam, driving can miss me. So the good thing about Hong Kong is the public transport is very efficient. They have the metro, which runs like a well-oiled machine, which it is supposed to do. It is so efficient. It's always on time. You can literally time the, you know, the time it's going to take you to leave your house to get to your workplace, and back from there, you know, to your home. I know every day it's, you know, I would spend about 30 minutes traveling from my house to my workplace. I would know what bus to catch, what time it would arrive. Obviously I'll give myself maybe 5 or 10 minutes extra just in case. You never know, when things are too good to be true, like you never know. So the transport system is so amazing. The train is always on time, and if you're a party person, if you're outgoing, the train is always running from, like, I think up and from morning until, I think, 12 midnight, 1 a.m. So you always have transport back home, and the taxis from the point where the train drops you to your house shouldn't be that expensive. The metros are pretty central, pretty close to most suburbs, most houses, apartments, so you should be okay. So that's the other thing I love about Hong Kong, the transport, because where I come from, guys, you will wait for a taxi for hours. Okay, they ain't got no time, they ain't got no schedule, you just wait. Okay, and sometimes you wait forever, especially on a Sunday. All right, and yeah, I love shopping online. I just made my first confession. My first confession to you guys. I love shopping online. Well within reason, of course. And if you are a person like me who loves to shop online, Hong Kong is it's a conducive environment for all of that. Guys, it's free shipping. The whole process is so easy. And it's quick as well. I could order something from South Korea and it would be with me within 3 days. Or I could order something from, guys, just online stores in Hong Kong, and they offer cash on delivery, credit card or PayPal, whatever method you prefer. But the online shopping process has been so easy for me. Where I come from back at home, guys, customs, okay, customs duty. They will charge you an arm and a leg, okay, just to pay for something that you paid just a teeny weeny bit amount for. They will charge you like triple that amount as customs duty. So when I got to Hong Kong and I, got to experience all of this, and I didn't have to pay duty for my items regardless of how much they cost, I was like, oh my gosh, this is an utopia. I'm happy here. I'm very happy here. I can shop and not pay so much duties. Oh my gosh, guys. And on that note, I've never paid duty for anything that I've shopped for anywhere. So that is something that you definitely want to consider before you make your move to Hong Kong. And it's very easy to apply for a credit card, for a loan. It is so simple. You will do all of that without even having to step into a bank, to set foot in a bank. That's just how good the system is in terms of just processing financial transactions. So you can apply for a credit card or a loan as long as you have your stuff in order. You have your visa, you have your contract, you have your proof of residence, proof of income. As long as you have all your paperwork in order, then you can easily apply for a credit card or a loan, and you don't have to go through so much paperwork, which is something that I really appreciate. I don't like paperwork, and gosh, if I didn't have to, if there was an alternative to doing that, I would probably pick it. Paperwork and me are not close friends, and yeah, so Hong Kong is really good for that. When it comes to gadgets, when I got to Hong Kong, the iPhone, it's such an iPhone oriented place. I don't know why. I mean, for me, my Nokia was just fine. I mean, my Nokia 3, we were close and I was happy with that. But somebody convinced me to change to iPhone and I'm working with iPhone. But anyway, that is not the point. Gadgets and electronics are very affordable here, and if you're a tech savvy person, then you'll probably enjoy that luxury. The nightlife is popping all day, every day, 24/7. Guys, from Monday to Sunday, you could be popping, club hopping, and you'll be very happy. Personally, I don't get to do that. It's very, I find it very exhausting, guys, and nightlife. I feel like I'm getting too grown for the nightlife. I don't know. Maybe I need a life, guys. I need a life. And Hong Kong, there's always something for everybody. The food is so diverse. If you have a liberal palate, then you will definitely love the food that Hong Kong has to offer. You know, from your Portuguese to your Indian cuisines to, you know, your Western cuisine, whatever you want, you will get in Hong Kong. Okay, I mean, talking about liberal palates, recently I tried oysters, and I don't know how to feel about oysters. My first time trying them, and okay, I feel like I need to try them another time again. I definitely need to try them again so I can really determine whether me and oysters are gonna be friends or just buddies, but at a distance. So you do get your McDonald's, your KFCs, you get a lot of food, you know. And on that note, guys, I don't think pineapple belongs on pizza. I know you're gonna come for me. It's okay, guys. I just don't like pineapples on pizza. That's just me. I don't like my food sweet. I prefer it savory, very spicy. I love spicy food, especially the wings, guys. I think I just got hungry. Oh, and the other thing that I feel is very important is just housing and rent. So rent is cheaper on the outskirts of town and, you know, on some other islands, and which is so amazing because rent is cheaper and you also get space. So apartments in Hong Kong are a bit expensive. I've talked about this in my previous video. They are a bit expensive, and basically you pay for space. But maybe for an apartment that is going for 7,000 Hong Kong dollars in the city or somewhere central, for like 2 rooms, your bedroom and your lounge, then a kitchenette, for that same price you can get maybe a 2-bedroomed house as compared to a 1-bedroom in the city. A 2-bedroom or a 2-bedroom house somewhere, you know, on the outskirts of town or on, you know, some island. There's nothing wrong about the outskirts of town. If you just prefer a quieter life, you know, you're not really an outdoorsy person in the sense that if you are an outdoorsy person in the sense that you love mountains, hiking, nature, then the outskirts is totally great for you. And you just want a quiet life. As compared to the city, you know, it's so busy, but it's so convenient because it's close to a whole lot of stuff. So it just depends what you prefer, but rent is cheaper on the outskirts of town, and you also get, you know, amazing space for that as well. So that is something you might want to consider when you're moving to Hong Kong. Personally, I like the outskirts of town. They're quieter, so much nature, and you can have, you know, just space of your own, you know, to work around with. But the city is also good. It's central, you know, you're closer to your friends, you're closer to that poppin' nightlife. So it just depends what your preferences are. Yeah, and you get the summer rain when it's, guys, I'm wearing this today because it's so hot in Hong Kong, but the good thing is you get the rain coming down, summer rain, which can be heavy sometimes, might just get drenched, but it's okay, guys. It's just gonna cool down that body and all that heat that has been blasting you all day. I think this is something that all of us can appreciate: safety. Hong Kong is a safe place. I could walk with my phone, guys, like that. Not like this, okay? Like that. And I'd still be safe. As compared to other cities or other countries, you guys already know. But you know, not every country has a possibility of being unsafe. So obviously, a certain degree, but some countries are much more unsafe than others. Okay, but I'm just saying in Hong Kong you can walk like that. You can leave your phone somewhere. Someone will come running after you and give it back to you. People are just polite and they respect your belongings like that. Yeah, the one time I was at the harbor and a man was passing by and he dropped some money. I think it was a $50 Hong Kong bill, and some girls that were sitting right in front of me, they just stood up, picked it up and ran after him and gave it to him. I was like, okay, wow, well done, great, way to go. Yeah, and also about the nightlife, they have happy hours. So if you're a person who loves to drink, Guys, I'm not talking about juice, eh? Not the juice. If you love to drink, then you'll be happy with the specials here, the happy hours. They have lots of them midweek, which brings me back to my other point that it's so easy to have a popping nightlife in Hong Kong. So if you just go from varsity, you want to take a gap year teaching English, you do have opportunities to go out and have just experience that, you know, independence just after varsity and just finding your way. And this point is the last point. I think I spoke about 20 things intertwined. This is the last point that I'm very, very happy about. When I got to Hong Kong, I was like, yes, yes, thank you. Why did nobody tell me this before? I'd have been here sooner. So the fashion sense in Hong Kong is very liberal. You get to wear what you want, whatever you're comfortable in, and you're not gonna feel awkward or weird about it. So you can wear the shortest shorts, the shortest top. Of course, I just gotta keep it simple, gotta keep it decent. But I'm just saying you can wear whatever you want, because remember, it's a multicultural melting pot. So people come from different countries, different fashion fashion senses, different preferences. So you can't really crucify somebody who's wearing a short, for that, when in their country they wear that. And so because it's something that people have sort of gotten used to, just the melting of cultures. So that is something that I got to appreciate here. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, you mean I can wear that short? Okay. But yeah, my point is the fashion sense is so liberal. You can wear what you want. You can wear a short dress, 10 fingers above the knee, and it'll still be fine. Back at home, I come from a very conservative culture, so wearing a short or a short dress 10 fingers above the knee is an abomination. Like, what are you doing? What are you trying to show? Who are you trying to show so much skin? But guys, it's not about the skin. It's just about feeling comfortable in what you are wearing. Yeah, guys, I think I've spoken about a lot. Let me know if you found this video useful. I don't know if there's anything else that I missed. Did I miss anything? But I know you guys. I trust you guys to tell me if there's anything else that I missed in this coming to Hong Kong video. The next video is going to be about reasons why you shouldn't come to Hong Kong. I know it's not meant to discredit this one, but I feel you guys deserve two sides of the same coin. So I'm going to do that video for you, and you can make, an informed decision about the decision you want to make about coming to Hong Kong. But anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. You guys are amazing. You're the bomb. And you know how we do. Before we go, guys, I need you to say this with me. Say it with me before we go, right? Breathe in. I am a boss. I am a boss. I am a boss. You are a boss, and you better believe it. Until next time, take care. Bye.